Hello, I'm SIG SOLO. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's shave. Today's razor is a razor that was made in Turkey, and I think it was only made, as far as I can read, in 18, only sold 18 of them, because 50 were made but 32 didn't make the quality inspection, so only 18 were released or something like that. It's the razor, it's this razor here. Here you have it, the Barbaros razor from Turkey, made by Hassan. And this is the TR, which one is it? Yes, this is called the TR2. There's a one called TR3, that's the one with the open comb. I got this with the open comb too. Handle, stainless steel. Well, everything is 316L stainless steel. Handle clearly inspired by the French Bohin razor, like the Yachi Bohemia, if you remember that. Here I have it. Wonderful, wonderful looking handle and razor, polished, a little tabs sticking out just a little. I'm not sure about the exposure or nor the gap, but it looks like this is more than one, so I would say it's a good 1.2 or something, but I'm not sure. You know, sometimes, you know, these things can be a bit deceiving when you look at it, but it looks like it's more than one. I would say it's more, maybe 1.1 or 1.2 or 3 or something, the gap that is. Exposure looks like it's neutral, but we will know once I start shaving with this. I bought this second face from Marcus over at Vårdragning, Sweden, wood shaving Sweden. He sold this and sent it to me here in Greenland. So thank you, Marcus, for sending this to me, selling this to me, and sending this to me. Looking forward to trying this. 114 grams, 86 millimeters long handle. Wonderful looking razor. The soap, we are in December, so I'll be using Christmas soaps if I can, or Christmas scented soaps, of course. This is the Black Cherry from Stirling. Stirling Stirling Soap Company. Oh yeah, that's the name. Stirling Soap Company, Black Cherry. And this smells like, you know, that dark cherry, just cherries. It's, well, in a very good way. You know, if you have some lying under the tree in the garden and they get a little, what do you call it? I'll know the word in a second, but right now I don't remember it. You know, like when you make wine, they fermented, that's the word. When they are a bit fermented and they get that special extra strong cherry scent, that's the word. The brush was very kindly sent to me by Chris over at CF Shaves. It's his new handle design. It's called Dragon's Egg. And look at that, that's just beautiful. It was sent to me as a gift, so thank you, Chris, for sending this. What's the name of it? The cashmere knot is in it. So I'm using the SIG SOLO ball, the red one here. So there you have them. And we are back. Look at this handle, how big it is. Even with my big hands, it's very easy to grip with all the things in here, the small holes there. And it's, you know, it just fits great in the hand. He also sent me a handle, a SIG SOLO handle, 3D printed. Also, the white stuff you see is me making a mess of putting in the silicone glue. I'm not sure how to remove it, but you see there, I put way too much in it. And once it dried up, nothing I could do. It's like it came from down while it dried out. I don't know what I did. I'm sure it works fine. It doesn't look that nice, does it? That was my mistake. And not Chris's. He knows how to do that. So let's get this shave on the road. So, Turkish razor, like the Rocknell. I believe they made something together, if I remember correctly. They made a razor at some point together, a design or something. both from Turkey. Hassan is the guy's name from Barbaros razors. As I know, I'm not sure, they were only sold through Bull Goose, the United States, by Phil. That might be all wrong. Very difficult to find any information about the gap online. Says 0.75 for some of the oldest razors and 1.4 millimeter gap on some of the others. So I don't know. It's somewhere in between, I would say, without knowing anything. It looks like it's 1 maybe 3 or 2 or 3 to my eye. I'll know in a second. My new camera arrived. It has way too wide an angle, or shows everything. So I need to find a way to, you know, to crop the picture. So, and the idiots upside decided to wait with the shower for me to start recording. So, if you hear the water in the pipes, it's them showering. So, that's just how it goes, isn't it? I feel the blade, not menacing. This is kind of smooth, 114 grams. I'm using a third use Treet platinum blade from Pakistan, and I should of course have used the derby blades. And a Turkish soap. Should have done that. What I wanted to use, the black cherry one. I don't know why, but this blade feels kind of tucking. That's kind of strange. It's only the third use of this blade, but if I hadn't just started recording a video, I would have changed this blade. But we'll muscle through this. I know you won't hear the razor blade cutting for all the water in the pipes. I know I cannot, but yeah. Anyway, first past the sun. So, what camera would you use? I went the other way this time. I usually use a Sony CV1. 1F, I think it's called. What is it, E10? CV something. And I wanted something lighter because it's way too big a camera to bring with me when I travel. And I do, as you might remember, sometimes. And half of the weight inside my luggage is shaving gear and camera and, you know. So I thought, why not get an action camera? But it shows way too much, so I need to find a way to crop it. Usually I don't do anything, but this camera has to be cropped. I have to work out how with the settings and, you know, the white balance and the sound and all that. So second part's a little easier. This is smooth. Very smooth. Yeah. Blade. Either the Treet blade is not the right one for this razor, or this is dull somehow. Had 2 dots on the package, so it should be good to go for at least a couple of shaves. Maybe it went on a Christmas holiday, I don't know. But anyway, the razor doesn't feel aggressive. Definitely a little positive exposure, I would say, and a lot of gap, so efficient. You know, like the Design 94 kind of. I know that has a negative exposure. This doesn't. It has about the same gap, or maybe even more, I would say. That's how it feels anyway. The hc&c towel. Oh yeah. So, the splash, also from Stirling Black Cherry. This smells so good, I feel like drinking it. Oh yeah. A little burn. Oh yeah, in December is the 5-year anniversary month for my channel. I started in 2020, 20th of December. So 5 years without ever missing a video. How about that? Let's not jinx it, but almost there. 5 years without ever missing a Tuesday or a Saturday video. Let's do the sound test. Are you ready? Perfect, Mundo. Like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? We do this because we are not obsessed, we are dedicated. SIG SOLO. Out.